Alrighty, so good morning, everyone. Just real briefly, 2 blocks and a strap would be helpful for practice today. Please edit. Take what you need. If you're feeling like you really need to stay somewhere longer, stay longer, catch up with us. Our practice today is going to focus on surrender and letting go. All right, so let's sit up really tall. I have a few things to share. So align your spine, bring your shoulders up toward your ears, and then bring your shoulders and ears apart. Draw the tips of the shoulder blades together on the back. Pull the navel center in and up. The holistic system of yoga was designed to help move emotions. Yoga is not merely an athletic system, it is a spiritual system. The asanas are designed to affect the subtle body for the purpose of spiritual transformation. This development depends on breaking through places in the subtle body that are blocked with unresolved issues and energy. Anytime we work with the body, we are also working with the mind and the energy system, which is the bridge between the body and the mind. In yogic terms, there is no separation between the mind, body, and spirit. The three exist as a union, one definition of the word yoga, what happens to the mind also happens to the body and the spirit, and so on. In other words, if something is bothering you spiritually, emotionally, or mentally, it is likely to show up in your body. And as you work deeply with your body in yoga, emotional issues will likely come to the fore. Though the ancient yogis understood that emotional turmoil is carried in the mind, the body, and the spirit, Western medicine has been slower to accept and understand this. But new research has verified empirically that mental and emotional condition can affect the state of the physical body, and the mind-body connection is real. Part of the struggle of letting go is not being connected and focused on the present moment. Another struggle is that negative energy and painful emotions we have trouble releasing. It's these negative emotions that keep us from fully experiencing the present moment. We have developed patterns and conditioning from a young age that make it difficult to release emotions and energies that no longer serve us. When our mind produces a thought, it becomes a feeling. If we have experienced a similar thought or feeling in the past, our mind will then create an emotion based on these past experiences. Each time we have the same thought, the same emotion will arise and a pattern will develop. This makes it difficult to release negative emotions because we have conditioned our mind and body to repeat the same pattern. However, an effective way to move negative emotions and break the pattern is to physically move our bodies and shake up the energy within. How can yoga help us to move this unwanted energy? The use of pranayama, breath work, asana, the yoga postures, and relaxation are essential to releasing energy blocks and tension from the physical body. To free yourself from holding on to pain, you must allow your life force or prana to travel freely within your body. Yoga is a wonderful practice for being present and finding freedom from the past, from negative energy, and from anything holding you back from activating your full potential. Let's shift a little bit from side to side and just connect to yourself. Anchor your sits bones down. Start at the crown of your head and travel down. So we're going to start at the crown of the head, come through the 6th chakra, the 3rd eye, the throat chakra, just above your sternum, the heart chakra, above your navel and below your sternum, the solar plexus, the 3rd chakra. Just at the sacrum, in the center at the sacrum, the sacral chakra, the 2nd chakra, the pelvis. And then finally, we're coming to the root chakra, the base of the spine. So from the crown of the head, take your energy straight down to the base of your spine. And take a deep breath in with the mouth closed. Exhale, open the mouth and sigh. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale, let it go. Let's take one more deep breath in. Exhale, release. All right, sit up tall. Bring the tongue to the palate, the space behind the teeth. Let's work with the Ujjayi pranayama. And notice the quality of this breath. As I begin this breath, it feels strained. It feels stressed. It feels anxious. And see if you can adjust that. Take one more breath like that. Realign your spine. And this week I've been adding in the lion's roar breath. I feel like this breath is really therapeutic for all of us at the moment. So I like to keep the eyes closed. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, stick out your tongue and roar. Take an inhale in. Exhale, stick out the tongue and roar. One more time, take a deep breath in. Exhale, stick out your tongue and roar. And then let's just pause, align the spine. Share a quote. It's by Danielle Kopke. There is a big difference between giving up and letting go. Giving up means selling yourself short. It means allowing fear and struggle to limit your opportunities and keep you stuck. Letting go means freeing yourself from something that is no longer serving you. Giving up reduces your life. Letting go expands it. Giving up is imprisoning. Letting go is liberation. Giving up is self-defeat. Letting go is self-care. All right, let's come to our mats. We need 2 blocks and a strap. My playlist is called Ain't No Sunshine, and you can start it now. It's gonna add a little extra light. And we're gonna start today in a supported fish pose. Our apex pose today is Matsyendrasana, fish posture. So let's start here. You know this is one of my favorite postures. Take your block on its flat side and take your tall block behind you. And we're gonna come up and put the bottom tips of our shoulder blades on the flat, the horizontal block. So you're gonna lie back and find the low block. Now take the tall block underneath the skull. Oops. All right, so come back and we're gonna just put the tall block underneath our skull. And then you can adjust this so that you've got this lift in your heart. Let your arms widen, your legs can stretch straight out and your feet fall open to the sides, or take another position if you feel like you want to add some hip opening, bring the soles of the feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana. And we'll just stay here for a while, just letting go, releasing this heart energy, the 4th chakra. This is the seat of emotions. And emotions are energy in motion. And these emotions can become stuck. So opening up the heart space here with this posture. Let's come back to the cleansing breath. Bring the tongue to the palate. Oops, that's the Ujjayi. Let's close the mouth, take a deep inhale. And exhale, open the mouth side. Let's take one more full inhale. And exhale. Now just pause for another moment or two. Just be still. And then we'll begin to transition. If your knees are wide, bring your knees together. Your legs are extended, let your knees bend. And then we'll let the hands come closer to the body. Flip your palms to the ground and then lift your heart up. Right. Let's move the blocks so they're over way. And then from here, we're going to swim the knees back and come to tabletop. Right. Span the fingertips out. Pull the navel in. Let's drop the belly out, the heart cow pose. And then exhale, press against the ground and on the back. Move at your own pace, with your own breath. But now comes to neutral. We'll take playful puppy, Anahadasana, soften the upper back and walk your hands out. Drop your chin, chest, throat, or forehead to the ground. You could put a block underneath the head to find the still point if you're not touching. Let's lift the head and come to tabletop again. And from here, we're going to let the left leg extend straight back and press through the heel of the foot. Reach and stretch the right fingertips forward for bird dog. If it's available, bend the left knee, take your right hand around and reach and grab your foot and take a quadricep stretch. You could bend the knee and flex the foot, that will stretch your quadricep as well. Now release the hand in the foot, let's bring the right hand down, left knee down, and we'll go the other way. Right leg extend straight back, stretch to the heel of the foot, hug the outer hip muscles in, and then stretch and reach to the left fingertips. So think about how you can be more present in each of these postures to help you release, to let go. The present moment helps us with that. Bend the right knee, reach around and grab the foot if that's available. And then release the hand and the foot. Let's bring the left hand down, right knee down. From here, we're going to soften the upper back and walk back out into playful puppy. And then come onto the forearms, walk the knees back, and we'll slide into Sphinx pose. Give your back enough space by widening your legs if you need some extra space. And take a moment and feel the connection. The fingertips are wide, the elbows are grounded, the ears and the shoulders are separated. The pelvic floor is lifted. The navel center is drawing in and up. Ribs are drawing down. Let's just let the face soften. And bring the tongue to the palate, the space behind the teeth. And we'll take equal inhalations and exhalations. So the same length on the inhale and the exhale. One more full inhale. And an exhale. Now let's walk the hands back by our ribs. Press the feet down, inner thighs are rolling to the ceiling. Let the knees come up and then rest the knees back down. Press the hands into the mat and then inhale, lift the shoulders up. And then exhale, bring the chest and the shoulders down. Press into the hands, inhale. Lengthen through the crown of the head and exhale. Let's fold. One more time, press into the hands. Lift up, open the chest, the heart. We'll curl the toes and lift the knees up and back into down dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Take a couple moments here and just find this pose. We can focus on our letting go energy of exhalation. Lift your heels up and bend your knees. And then press the thighs up and stretch the heels down. Let's pick up the heels, bend both knees. And hover and then stretch the thighs up and bring the heels down. One more time, lift way up, bend your knees. Hover and then stretch your thighs up and let's stretch the heels back down. Look up to the front of your mat, lift your heels, we'll step or float to the top. Monkey stretch, fold forward and rise up, palms together, and exhale, hands to heart. Finding the top of your mat, thighs are back, pelvic floor is lifted, shoulders are rolling away from your ears. Press into the feet, reach the arms up, let's bring the palms together above us and exhale, hands to heart. Remember, we're focusing on the present moment. Press into the feet, reach the arms up, palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart. One more time, press into the feet, reach up, palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment and go within. Press down into both feet, reach the arms up. We'll hinge from the hips halfway down, Ardha Uttanasana. Or go deeper, touch the ground or use your blocks. Look up or look down. Let's take a walk over to the left. You can walk your blocks over that way if that's helpful. It's an asymmetrical stretch. And then come back through center. And then we'll go to the other side. So we're going to walk around to the other side. And come back to center. Bend the knees a lot. And walk the hands in line with the ankles and stretch the left leg back. Look up, lengthen through the crown of the head, straight leg runner's lunge. Keep the left hand on the ground. Stretch and reach the right arm up. And we'll take this revolved runner's lunge. And then reach the right hand forward, palm to the ground, and gaze underneath the right armpit. Bring the right hand to the inside edge of your right foot and take a turn to the left. Let's just fold for a couple breaths here in a wide-legged forward fold. Lift the gaze, keep the left hand on the ground, stretch and reach the right arm up. Bring the right hand down. From here, we're going to take the right hand over to the left ankle, shin or thigh. Bring the left hand to the hip and stretch the left arm up. So we'll take these twists here. And then come back down with both hands. Let's turn to the front of the mat. And then step in and swap the feet out. So we're going to step the right foot straight back. Straight leg runner's lunge. Just take a couple moments to be present and wake things up, these big muscles. We'll keep the right hand on the ground, stretch the left arm up. Let the left arm reach up and over your ear, palm to the ground, gaze underneath the left armpit. And then bring the left hand down. We're gonna walk over to the right. All right, just fold for a couple moments, relax and breathe. And then press down into the right hand, stretch the left arm up. Bring the left hand down, walk over to the right foot, shin or thigh. Left hand holding the foot, shin or thigh, and then right hand to your hip, reach and stretch to the right arm. Twists are really helpful for letting things go as well. We'll bring the right hand down, come to the center. Now look to the top of the left foot and step in with the right foot. Let's just hold for a couple breaths. Take a walk over to the right. Come back to the center, and then we'll go over to the left. And then back to center. Hands to the hips, let's rise up. Reach up, palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart. We'll take a couple rounds of Surya Namaskar A. Press into the feet, reach up. Hinge from the hips, halfway down or all the way down. Lengthen monkey. Top of a push-up plank pose. Press through the heels. Chaturanga Dandasana, your version. Let's come into our back bends. Sphinx, cobra, head cobra, or up dog. Roll over the toes into down dog and hold. Lift your heels, take a deep inhale as you exhale, step and float in. Monkey stretch, fold forward, rise up, palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart. Let's take a second sun salutation A. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Lengthen monkey. Top of a push-up plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Into our back bends. Over the toes into down dog. Look to the top of the mat, step and float. Monkey stretch, fold forward, rise up, palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart. From here, let's pick up the left heel, step straight back. All right. Let's see, we're gonna actually bring the feet in. All right, and I want you to lift your shoulders up, roll your shoulders back and down. So lift the shoulders up, roll the shoulders back and down. Let's do that a couple times, up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Now shoulders up, forward, and down. Up, forward, and down. Up, forward, and down. Let's do that one more time. You really need it. Lift the shoulders up, forward, and down. Now step your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. And bring your hands on your hips. And here, I just want you to roll your hips, your pelvis. So sink your hips over to one side and come all the way around. So the pelvis, the hips, a lot of emotion, a lot of things that don't serve us get stuck here. All right, now let's try to go the other way. Just kind of really big circles. Just let some release happen here. Kind of like the hula hoop. Good, and then step your feet wide and stretch the arms out to the sides. All right, we're gonna take the left foot, turn it, warrior two. Straighten the left leg, left foot's turning and right foot turns, warrior two. Straighten the right leg, right foot turns in, left foot turns, warrior two. Just kind of trust your instinct. Straighten your left leg, left foot turns in, right foot turns the other way, warrior two. Straighten your right leg, one more time, right foot turns. This time we're gonna turn the left foot and stay. Bring the left forearm to the left thigh and drop your right fingertips to the ground and take a circle. Drop your right hand down and circle. Let's do that one more time. Drop the right hand down, circle, and stay. Press the left forearm against the thigh and reach the right arm up and over your ear. Lift the left arm off of your thigh. Let's pull the arms up. Open the arms out and bring your hands together in prayer. Take a deep inhale as you exhale, fold, bow toward your left thigh. We'll rise back up and open the arms out. Straighten the left leg, left foot will turn in, right foot turning the other way, warrior two. Heel to heel or heel to bomb up. Power up your legs from your feet. Bring the right forearm to the right thigh. Dip the left hand down and take a big circle. Let's dip the left hand down and take a big circle again. And one more time, take this finger down and up and over. And we'll hold and stretch and breathe. See if you can find your inner smile. It's a little elusive at the moment. Lift the right arm off of your thigh, both arms are reaching forward, and then lift up. Open the arms out, warrior two. Bring your hands to your heart. Get really connected to your feet and your posture and turn. Humble warrior with prayer mudra. Rise back up and open the arms out, warrior two. Look at your right foot, windmill down, touch. Roll off your left heel. We'll step back, plank pose, chaturanga dandasana. We're going to child's. So feel free to meet us there. Lift your heels and touch your knees to the ground. Let's take the toes together and widen. And take a hip opening child's pose and rest. And breathe. Now either stay here, or if you want to thread your child's pose, lift the right arm up and pull the right arm underneath the left, and then right side of your head rests, and you can just stretch your left hand out. Focus on your breath and find the present moment. Let's take another breath here. And then we can lift the head, drag the right arm through, we'll stretch the right arm out, and we'll go the other way. Left arm reaching up, left arm underneath the right. Let's take this threaded needle pose on the other side. This child's pose with the thread. Another breath here. And then we can pull the left arm through and come up. Let's pull the knees in for a moment. And if you have some water, grab a sip of water, and then we'll keep going. We're gonna swing the legs around. And bring the right ankle on top of the left knee, coming into a seated pigeon. Just hold this for a couple moments. So in all of our practices, we always weave in hip work, but hip work is especially helpful for letting go. We'll take another moment here. Now if you can, turn your fingertips toward your glutes and then lift up into like a hip opening half table, and then you're gonna sit down and then lift up and then sit down. One more time, lift up and sit down. Good, let's uncross and we're gonna go the other way. Left ankle on the right, flex your foot. Big flex here. All right, now let's hold another breath or two. I just wanna make sure we get that hip open. And now stamp into the right foot. Now lift your hips up and bring your hips and your pelvis down. Let's lift up and lift back down. Lift up and come down. One last time, lift up and we'll come down. Good, uncross your ankles and rely on our back. Bring our knees over our ankles and lift your arms over your head. You can bend the elbows like cactus elbows if this feels like it's too much for you. Let's just take a couple of cleansing breaths. A deep breath in with the mouth closed. Exhale, open the mouth and sigh. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Right, take a nice inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips and your pelvis up, palms to the ground. And then inhale, let the arms come up and over your head. Exhale, lift up. And inhale, arms over your head. Exhale, lift up. And exhale, arms reach up over your head. Last time, exhale up. And inhale, come down. All right. And then let's let the arms come along the sides, bend the knees, give yourself an embrace, rock from side to side, and really press the back body down. and then let's rock up to seated. And we're going to take the hands around the hamstrings, roll the hamstrings up, pick up your feet and cross one ankle in front of the other. Let your hands come behind your skull. On the inhale, pull the knees towards your chest, and on the exhale, take your feet away. Inhale, pull in, exhale, away. Inhale, pull in, and exhale, pull away. Now uncross your ankles and go the other way. Inhale, knees to heart. Exhale, legs come back. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, away. One more time. Inhale, in. Exhale, away. Release your hands, uncross your ankles, and stretch your fingertips toward your feet for Navasana, the boat pose. And let's bring the hands on our thighs, bring the feet down. And we're going to shift the weight and come into, let's take Malasana at the back of our mat. So we're going to take Malasana at the back of our mat. Just come in and ease into this here. Bring your palms together. Maybe close the eyes. Bring the tongue to the palate. And we'll take a few moments and breathe here. Good. Now from here, if you feel like you want to play with an arm bounce, Bakasana the crow. We'll take a couple moments for that. Press into the feet, lift your heels up and widen your knees. Find a gaze point, a drishti forward. Engage the core muscles. You can bring the hands out, let the knees rest on the backs of the arms and pick up the feet. You can dig your knees into your armpits. And when you're ready, just touch down. All right. From here, we're going to meet at the front of the mat. And just shake everything off a little bit. Just kind of kick that off. And we'll meet in mountain pose. So just catch your breath. Find your center. You can press into the feet, reach the arms up. As you exhale, hinge from the hips forward, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Now touch the ground, step the left leg straight back. And we'll work with some classical sun salutations. Bring your left knee down and lift your arms up. Hug the hips in, take a back bend. Neutralize your spine, touch the ground. Pick up your left knee, step back, plank pose. Add or subtract Chaturanga Dandasana. And we'll lift up and back into down dog. Step into the right foot, left foot lifts, pull the knee in. Step through with the left foot and bring your right knee down. Lift the arms up, out of back bend. Neutralize and touch the ground. Lift the right knee, elevate, step the right foot next to the left. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold, rise up. Palms touch. And exhale, hands to heart. That's one step side. Let's do the other. Reach the arms up, fold forward. Inhale, monkey. Touch the ground, right foot will come straight back. Bring the right knee down and reach the arms up. Engage and take the back bend. Neutralize the spine, touch the ground. Pick up the right knee, elevate, step back, plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Into down dog. Stepping into the left foot, right foot lifts, pull the knee to center and step through. Bring the left knee down, reach up and take a back bend. Neutralize the spine, touch the ground. Pick up the left knee, elevate, and step the left foot next to the right. Hold and breathe for a moment. Lengthen monkey. Exhale, fold and rise up. Palms touch. And exhale, hands to heart. All right. Pressing into the feet, reach up. Hinge from the hips, forward fold. Lengthen monkey. Touch the ground and step the left foot straight back. Bring the left knee down and reach the arms up. Hug the muscles to the bones. Now reach and touch your hands to the ground and then lift the arms up. Reach for the floor and then lift back up. One more time, touch the floor, and then lift the arms up. Lift out the back bend, the waist bend and back bend. Neutralize palms together, left elbow to the right thigh. Now you can press the palms together. See if you can pick up your left knee, or keep your knee on the ground. If you're with me, bend your left knee, hover, and then exhale, extend. Bend the knee, hover, and extend. One more time, hover, and extend. Bring the left knee down and lift the arms up. Touch the ground, and pick up your left knee, widen your right foot, send your left foot flat, and we'll come into Virabhadrasana, one warrior one. Take a moment and find your foundation, your feet, your breath. Take the arms behind you, bend the elbows, stretch the knuckles toward the back heel, humble warrior, folding toward the right thigh. Rise back up and lift the arms up. Good, now let's touch the ground. Roll off the left heel and step the left foot in to meet the right. Just take a couple of extra breaths. Lengthen monkey. Touch the ground, we're gonna go the other way. Letting the right foot step back and bringing the knee down. Lift the arms up, hug the muscles to the bones. Now touch the floor and lift the arms up. Touch the floor and lift the arms up. One more time, let's touch and lift up, engage, and back bend. Neutralize, palms together, right elbow to the left thigh. Twisting. If you can, pick up your right knee and stretch. And then hover the knee and then press it straight. Hover the knee and press it straight. One more time, hover and then straight. We're gonna bring the hands down and come into warrior one. Left foot widening, right foot sitting flat. Rising up into Virabhadrasana one. Pull the arms behind you, bend the elbows, stretch the knuckles to the back heel. Let's fold, humble warrior. Rising back up and lifting the arms up. Touch the ground. Pivot the right foot to parallel. We're gonna step the right foot next to the left. Let's take a couple breaths. And rise up, palms touch. And exhale, the hands to heart center. All right. Pressing into the feet, reaching the arms up. Bringing the hands behind us, bend the elbows, stretch the knuckles to the floor. Now look up and pick up your left foot. You're gonna extend the left leg forward and bend the knee in. Now extend your left leg back. And then pull the left foot next to the right. Stretch the knuckles down, pull the navel in, find your gaze point, pick up the right foot, extend the right leg out, bend the right knee in and extend your leg back. Good, now pull the knee in and step the foot down. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart. One more time, press into the feet, reach the arms up, palms touch, and exhale, hands to heart. Press into the feet, reach the arms up. We'll fold toward the floor, forward fold. Lengthen monkey, add or subtract your vinyasa. And lift into down dog. Lifting the right leg up, pull the knee in and step through with the right foot. Hold for a moment here and walk your hands up to your right thigh. Let's lift the arms up, high lunge. Pull the arms behind you, bend the elbows, stretch the knuckles to the back heel, fold, humble high lunge. Rising back up, reach and stretch the arms up. Touch the ground, we're gonna swing the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Now pull the right knee to the right wrist, forward folding pigeon, or take a lizard lunge or some other hip open. You could do the seated pigeon or pigeon on your back. Lengthen through the crown of the head and let's fold forward. All right, so fold into your inner space and use your breath. The strong, long exhalations help us to let go more. Another breath here. And then let's look up and press your hands into the floor. Pick up your left knee, let's step into plank and just press up into down dog and just hold for a couple breaths here. Check in, breathe deep. Let it go. And then left leg will sweep up. We're gonna pull the knees forward and step through. And get your bearings and rise up, lift up, high lunge. Hold your arms behind you. Soften the elbows and then let's bow. Humble, high lunge. Rise back up and lift the arms up. Now the hands will touch the ground. Sweep the left leg up, three-legged dog. Pull your left knee to your left wrist or left elbow. Forward folding pigeon or some other hip opener. Get some length and then exhale, fold. A couple more breaths here. Deep breaths. Another moment, another breath there. Let the head lift. Now let's sink over to the left. You're gonna lean over to the left and sweep your right leg around and come into Fire Log Adho Stambhasana. Now if this isn't your pose, just cross your right ankle in front of your left knee or put a block here that could kickstand you. Sit up really tall. Take a moment and check in. Let's just breathe here. Align your spine. If you can add a twist, you're going to take the right elbow to the sole of the right foot. You can make a fist or press the palms together. Another breath there. Let's come back up and we'll switch the legs. You can cross your ankles or come into Fire Log. Left foot on top of the right knee, sit up tall, hug the outer hip muscles in. And just be in this space. Find a straight spine as best you can. Engage your core. From the crown of the head straight down to the base of your spine, anchor, get anchored. So the energy can go down, it can always go up as well. But for today we're grounding, we're sending the energy down. If you want to add the twist, take your left elbow, bring it to the sole of your right foot, and let's take this twist. And then let's come back around and uncross. Stretch your legs out and flex and point your feet a few times. If you have a strap, so we'll do a bridge pose with the strap. You can take a bound bridge pose instead if you don't have the strap today. So bend your knees. If you have a strap, take it on the front of your shins. Okay, so you're gonna bring it in the front of your shins and lie back. And take a moment, it's been a while since we've been here, so just kind of find yourself again here. Knees over your ankles. Let your hands wrap around the strap a few times. Before you lift up, just ground yourself and engage your core. Stamp into the feet, press your hips up and tug the strap towards your armpits. And let's take a few rounds of breath here. Another moment there. And then lower the glutes down and take the strap off. Just take the strap over to the side. Pick up your knees and hug the knees in. We're gonna rock a little bit from side to side. And I'll rock up for a moment. And we will take fish pose, Matsyendrasana. If you would prefer to take the first pose that we did, instead you would support it. Otherwise, you can come with me. I like to just reiterate, in fact, I'll demonstrate. It's very important if you take your head all the way back, that you do not turn your head from side to side, because your cervical spine, you don't want to be twisting your cervical spine when the head is in that back position. So, remember, you could put a block on its flat side and a tall block instead, or you can, let me demonstrate. I'm going to shift and bring my hands underneath my glutes and walk my elbows back and lift my heart up. I can lift the heart up and then take the head back. But once I take my head back, I'm not going to turn. I'll lift straight up when I come up, okay? So I'm going to slow that down now. I just wanted you to understand, don't turn your neck. So shift your over to the left if you're coming with me, and bring your right palm underneath your right glute. And then you're going to go the other way and bring your left hand underneath your left glute. Now walk your elbows back onto the ground. Lift your heart. Let's just take a moment. This is awesome. Inner thighs are rolling to the floor. Pelvic floor is engaged. Lift your heart up a little higher. It's as if someone has a string on your heart and is lifting you up. Now, if you wanted, you could take your head back. Really open up the throat, the thymus. Now, when you come up, lift straight up and lie back. Let's bend the knees and lift the feet and hug the knees for a moment here and just kind of check in. Good, now we'll rock up for a moment again. Now we're gonna take a half hero's pose by shifting over to the right and bending the left knee. If that's enough for you, stay there. If you feel like this is too much, bend your left knee into a tree pose. If you can walk your hands back, you will. You maybe could even come onto your elbows here. You might even be able to come all the way back. If your knee is popping up, that's telling you that that's too much. Come back up. Now we're going to come back up and shift the weight. And let's go the other way. And remember, you don't have to take this quadricep stretch. Instead, you could take, instead of half hero, take a half tree. All right? Let the hands come back. We're opening up the hip flexors here. You can walk onto your elbows. And breathe. And then we'll come back up. The feet came all the way down. And then just shift the leg out. Let's flex and point the feet a few times. All right. Now let's bend the right knee and hold the right foot. And take a twist. We're going to stretch the right foot and lift the sternum. Bend the right knee and we'll take a spinal twist. Keep the right hand behind you. Take the left arm up and right elbow to the outer edge of your right thigh. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pull the navel in and turn. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, pull the navel in and twist. One more time. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, pull the navel in and turn. Unwind to center, and we're going to uncross. Now let's bend the left knee and take care. You can always use your strap. Extend through the heel of your foot. Bend the left knee, cross over your right thigh, sit up tall, left hand behind you, right arm reaching up, right elbow to your left thigh. Use this opposition. Press your arm against your outer leg. Take a deep breath in As you exhale, pull the navel in and turn. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the navel in and twist. One more time, inhale, super big breath. Pull the navel in and turn. Unwind back to center, uncross. Flex and point your feet. Now we'll come to one more back bend, a bridge pose, a bound bridge, a supported bridge, or full wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana if that's in your practice. All right, so let's bend the knees. You can use a block. Walk onto the elbows. Rest here for a moment. Just kind of assess what makes the most sense for you at the moment right now. You can stay here. You can press your hips up. You could bind your arms and take a bound bridge pose. You could take a supported bridge. Feels good. And if you're going on and taking a full back bend, a full Urdhva Dhanurasana, you can lift up here. When you're ready, look up, and let's come down. We'll meet together. Let's take a neutral pose here by separating the feet wide and letting your knees drop over to the left. Pick both knees up. Now let's drop the knees over to the right. Pick the knees up. We'll drop the knees over to the left. Pick the knees up and drop the knees over to the right. Bring the knees up and heel toe the feet together. Let's let the feet come up and draw the knees in and just pause here for a moment and check in. And we'll bring the feet flat on the ground. And transition to our rest. You could stretch the legs straight out. Use any props. Release any breath, anything that's on the surface, anything that no longer serves. Anything weighing you down, keeping you stuck. And we'll rest here, Shavasana. So very slowly, gradually begin to reconnect with your body and your breath and yourself. For this morning, let's draw the knees in toward the heart center. Just rock a little bit from side to side. And then drop your knees over to the left or the right and rest for a moment if you can in birth posture. So just rest on your side for a moment if you're able to. Just be still in birth posture. And then pressing your hands into the mat. Let's come up to a comfortable seat together. So we're going to shift a moment from side to side. Hopefully you enjoyed. I gave you some extra time in Shavasana. I feel like that's really important. Another way that we let go. Align the spine in a straight line. Bring the shoulders and ears apart. Bring your palms together in front of the heart center. Once again, from the crown of your head, so from the seventh chakra, come through the center of your forehead, the third eye, come to the throat, to the heart chakra, the center of your, right above your sternum, come to the solar plexus, to the sacral, the sacrum, and to the base of the spine. Just anchor yourself. Take your energy from the crown of the head down to the base of the spine. Sit up really tall. I'm going to come back to the quote that I read earlier. There's a big difference between giving up and letting go. Giving up means selling yourself short. It means allowing fear and struggle to limit your opportunities and keep you stuck. Letting go means freeing yourself from something that is no longer serving you. Giving up reduces your life. Letting go expands it. Giving up is imprisoning. Letting go is liberation. Giving up is self-defeat. Letting go is self-care. Let's chant one Om. Take a deep breath in. As we exhale, Om. From there, bring the fingertips to the forehead. We'll bow one another to say Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. All right, guys, I think you have to unmute yourself if you want to unmute yourself. I just